Welcome to Moments of Motherhood. I'm Bailey.
And I'm Torie. Join us in creating community through shared experiences and candid conversations.
We hope to bring you laughter, comfort, and solidarity in this journey of motherhood.
This is our virtual village.
Welcome to Moments of Motherhood. I'm Bailey, and here with my best friend, Torie.
Hi, everyone.
How are you?
I am good. I have a hot cup of coffee in my hand and get to chat with you, so I feel like it's a pretty good start to the morning.
I know. I was just telling Torie that I was jealous she had coffee. I was trying to do clear out my system from all the junk this week, or previous weeks that I've been traveling and everything. But we had a rough night of sleep last night, so I don't know if I'm going to make it past noon without a nice coffee.
Oh my gosh. Joe and I both kind of have a thing where we only drink coffee in the morning. So once it hits noon, we are cut off. And this pregnancy, I just haven't really even wanted coffee that much. But yeah, I don't know. It's rainy here, and I'm a hot cup of coffee sounds really nice.
Yeah.
So I made a whole pot to drink 1 cup. But
I know, and you
hot.
can't save hot coffee, can you? You couldn't reheat it tomorrow? Is that a thing? Or no, you would just need to brew a new?
Yeah, I mean, I guess I could put it in the fridge.
Hmm.
I actually didn't think of that. And put it in a mason jar and do iced coffee. I don't see why I wouldn't be able to do that. Oh,
That's
I'm going to
right
do
up
that.
my alley. Yeah. I love that.
That's a good idea. How are you doing besides, well, actually, how was sleep?
I mean, it was rough. I don't know if it's possible for, I guess he's almost 3 months old now, to teeth, but I feel like he's teething.
Oh, yeah. Chase got his first tooth at 4 months.
Yeah, it's really the past 24 hours have just been awful.
Oh, no.
Yeah, and it's not awful. I shouldn't say awful. Awful for him. The poor kid is just so fussy and uncomfortable and kind of tugging at his ears. And then all night it was just he couldn't get comfy. So we were up all night. But yeah, it's good. We have the bigs this week, so lots of moving and grooving, and a little bit chaotic.
Yeah.
But feeling good. I mean, I don't know if it's like that for you, but coming home from traveling, I try making sure my house is put together before we leave.
Mm-hmm.
And then I come home, but having to unpack and organize everything is just a lot.
It gets destroyed again.
Yeah.
It feels like anyway for me. Because you have to sort everything and then put it away. And sometimes you can get it done all in one go. And then other times it takes 2 days because kids.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Bailey and I actually got to hang out this past weekend, which was really fun.
Yeah, it was so fun. It was such a nice little surprise, kind of last minute.
Yeah, it was. We just did a full day meetup in Oregon. With husbands and kids. Oh my gosh, they were so overwhelmed by the end of the day.
I know.
With 7 kids.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a really, really tiny one and a pregnant wife.
Yeah. I think it went pretty smooth, though, overall.
I do, too. I know. I think we got home and, or on the drive home, Joe was just wow. He's just that was a lot.
Yeah.
But he's it was good.
Yeah.
There was no, really big meltdowns or anything, and...
No, it went pretty well.
Yeah, I think we should be proud.
Yeah,
of ourselves.
We went out to eat twice too, which was crazy. And we're super public. We were went to a game. It was a lot, and the kids really hung in there.
Yeah, it was a lot of stimulation.
Yeah.
My 2 big ones passed out on the final stretch of the drive home.
Yeah,
and we're just knocked out.
Did they mention the football game? Did they like it?
Oh my gosh, they loved it. They thought it was so cool. Yeah, they thought it was so cool to get to go down on the field and then like get to be way up high.
Yeah.
So
I was shocked how like into it they were, especially Levi. He was like so zoned in. It was pretty cool.
Yeah. So we are like a very active family, but we're not like a big sports family, which is kind of funny because I come from like a really big sports background.
Yeah.
I mean, just like in the sense that like all my siblings played sports and we were just like always doing a sport, and my dad was always watching a sport on TV, whether it was baseball
you guys
or golf
had like
or
season
football.
tickets.
Yeah, we had season tickets to basketball games.
Yeah.
And then my husband, he is super active. He loves like skiing and mountain biking and like the more individual sports and cycling. So, and then I'm just like a crazy person during the week, and we don't really do any TV. So we don't ever put sports on the TV.
Yeah.
But then Joe and I were like, oh, we should probably like, if we do watch something,
yeah,
like that's not a bad thing to have on, so that just like they're exposed. But anyway, yeah, they were really into it, and Levi was really excited.
Yeah.
Chase was excited to see friends.
Yeah, that's all weekend. The boys or the week prior were like, when do I see Chase and Levi? And I was like, and Otto. And then Miles was like, Otto.
I know. Miles and Otto did well together.
They were so cute.
They were so cute.
I feel like we always go through a phase with Torie and I with our littles. Like, it always seems to be mine are like bullies for this period between like 12 and 24 months. They're just so aggressive and like, I don't know, just they want to show love but don't know how to show love and end up like bulldozing. I don't know.
No, it's fine. Mine are
and I always feel terrible. Yeah,
so...
but they're never like super aggressive to mine, and I always feel so bad. I'm like, oh my gosh, my kids
it's fine.
So, but I feel like we're over that hump now, and Otto and Miles kind of figured out a way to love each other, which is really sweet.
Yeah, it was really fun and cute. And yeah, you guys drove like a really long way. Yeah. We only had to drive 2 hours, but yeah, it was really good.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I was thinking, well, we were kind of chatting earlier, making today kind of a fun, just our favorite like things in our life, hacks, fun, I don't know, items we use, that type of thing.
Yeah, I think that is... Yeah, that's a good segue into what we're going to be talking about today. And yeah, we were saying that we were going to try to keep this episode short, but we're like already almost 10 minutes in. So
I know.
We are going to run through like, a list of our favorites, like for us, for moms, for kids, for household, and some self-care favorites. And then maybe at the end, like we'll just fill you in on like what we're really not loving at the moment, our least favorite things,
right?
Just to keep it real, balance.
Yeah. Okay, so where do we want to start? Let's see. I wrote some things down.
Do you want to start with kids or us?
Let's start with us. Okay. It's almost Mother's Day.
Yeah. Okay, so I think these are things that are some of our favorite things that just help like make momming easier, right?
Yeah.
And just, in general, like help us get through the day or,
Okay. I'm going to start mine. I have 2 kitchen gadgets.
Ooh.
That I absolutely love. One is I think I showed it to you. The OXO. Is that how you say it? OXO. I don't know. Really. It's supposed to be a grape cutter, but I use it to cut all of my cherry tomatoes as well.
Oh, nice.
And it like quarters everything. And it just makes life like so fast. So I can
is that
quickly
like the little...
Yeah.
It's like syringe looking thing?
Yes.
Yeah.
And you just like pop the tomatoes in. Like you can throw them on salads or, put them in the little snack plates so easily. So we do that with grapes and my little cherry tomatoes. And I love that. It like really simplifies my life. It's kind of a pain to clean if you don't do it immediately after.
Right.
But it's worth it. And then the other thing, which no idea why no one in my life never used this, is a cheese grater that like spins, right? Like growing up, we always used like a handheld cheese grater, and I remember
I have
it was
a
always a
handheld.
thing.
I have
Yeah,
the
up
handheld.
until last year I did too. And then I don't know, an ad popped up somewhere and I saw this thing, and you can actually use it to like cut cucumbers and all these different things. They have different blades on it, and like the cheese goes in and there's like a little spinner, and you literally just like spin it.
Okay, but how hard is that to clean?
Not hard at all.
Okay.
It literally like the top pops off.
Because I used to have like one of the, it's like the same concept, like has like a handle that you twist.
Yeah.
And it was for spiralizing vegetables.
Yeah, you can do that too.
But it was such a pain in the ass to clean that I ended up getting rid of it. And I just got like a handheld spiralizer.
No, this one's so easy. Literally the top pops off from the bottom, and then the inside blades like break into two pieces.
Oh, okay.
So it's actually easier than the handheld, because I always feel like I'm going to cut myself like cleaning my handheld one.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
So yeah, highly recommend those two things probably.
My one kitchen item, which I don't know if my husband will listen to this episode, but he's going to be like, I told you so. I love my Vitamix, but it's so big and cumbersome, right? Mm-hmm. And a lot of the time I am only making like myself a quick protein shake. And like, if anything, I'll give like the boys like a little taste or something. But I have a Ninja?
Oh yeah, the
just the single personal, like you pop the cup on, blend it, and the blade and blending is so good. And I know that my Vitamix has a single cup smoothie thing too, but it never works. I don't know why.
Yeah, no, mine doesn't.
It never
either.
Works.
I hate it. And it's the thing that has to go on to it to get the single cup on is a pain. It's like big and bulky. Is yours like that?
Yeah, it's really heavy. And like, the Ninja one is like just like a little screw on top. And like, you wouldn't think this blade was as strong as it is, but it is.
Oh, maybe I have to get that again. I used to have it when I was like single and living alone.
I love it. I mean, it comes in 2 cups, and the bigger cups really makes 2 servings. I mean, 3 if you're just doing the kids.
Yeah.
But yeah, I probably use that every other day.
So, that's a good one. Okay.
And you can drink out of the cup, pop it in the dishwasher when you're done, and then you spray the blade and like top off. And I never put that in the dishwasher. As soon as I'm done, I like rinse it so that all the stuff gets off of it, and then do like a little soap and hot water, and so easy, so much more convenient than the Vitamix.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I might have to
I still love my Vitamix, but
I love my Vitamix too, but it's like, you know what I need to get if I'm going to keep my Vitamix is I need to have one of the commercial like soundproofing things that they have in the smoothie places, where they like that's what I want for myself. I don't know where to get one though.
Probably Amazon.
Yeah. Probably.
Like everything else.
I know. How about personal for you?
I mean, like, the top things that come to mind are I need a stainless steel water bottle with a straw. And I need like a big tote bag to throw my wallet and stuff in. And then also like a diaper, wipes, and a couple of toys. And that bag sort of just like sits in my front seat of my car. And I used to be super religious about packing diaper bags. And then I kept having kids. And I feel like I've gone through a couple diaper bags, and I just don't love any of, like, I'm not in love with
so you just keep that cute tote bag that you have. What is that brand? It's so cute.
Target.
Target, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like kind of the puffy design.
Yeah, it's the
I really love it.
Quilted puffer looking
really
one
cute.
that I have. I used to use another one. But yeah, that's what I have for now. It's cheap. And it can clean easily, and it just has one giant pocket, which like when I'm traveling, so like that's for every day. And then when I'm traveling I used to be like, oh, I want like a really cute diaper bag to travel. And you can do that when you have one kid. But when you have more than one kid, you have a lot of stuff to travel with. And so my favorite thing for traveling is like a standard, just like backpack, just like big backpack with the side pockets, with like 2 separate like big pockets, and then like maybe like a couple little pockets. And then that fits like snacks, that fits diapers, that fits change of clothes, that fits toys, like, and then each of my boys carry a backpack too. So, and I make theirs super light, so that they'll actually carry it.
Yes. Okay, I agree with that. I don't do the big tote. I have my fanny pack.
Yeah.
The women's fanny packs aren't big enough, so I actually get like a men's fanny pack. I have like I've had it for years. It's my favorite thing I've bought. It's like
I know, I need to get that.
My black leather Coach fanny pack, and it's just big enough to fit my wallet, like chapstick, mascara, a thin thing of wipes, and a few diapers. So I just keep that on me all the time, and my keys, obviously.
Yeah.
I have that all the time. And then similar to your tote that you keep in your car, but I have a trunk organizer that I keep in our car. So I keep change of clothes, snacks, diapers, anything, blankets, some books, that type of stuff, all in the trunk of our car, which makes life really convenient.
Yeah.
And then what kind of water bottle are you using right now? I just
a Yeti, but my friend has a what's the other really popular brand right now?
The one I have, an Awala.
No,
Stanley.
Hers is a Stanley, but like it's still like a nice cup holder, and it has the handle, and it fits in your cup holder, and the straw, it has a straw, but it flips down so that
I like the straws leak proof.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh, because I loved like the style of the handle and stuff. But like I have one that there's just like a hole in the top, and you stick a straw in, and so like if it falls over, and then it's not like you can't easily, so that just kind of lives in my car.
Yeah.
But yeah, I really want to get that one that she has for sure, for myself, probably for postpartum, so I can just like not worry about spillage.
Yeah, that's my biggest problem, is finding one that's leak proof. And then also I like, the boys share with me all the time, so I get nervous with the plastic straws now, because I've just seen so many horror stories and heard horror stories of like kids falling while drinking, or like playing around and cutting, or like, the inside of their mouth.
Yeah, that's happened to Otto.
Yeah, that happened to Otto, and it's terrifying.
Not even with a straw, with like one of those freaking fort building.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot about
huge,
that.
long plastic things. Oh my God, scariest thing.
Yeah. So it was after the situation happened with Otto, I was like, okay, maybe I should move away from, because I had like this stainless steel straw. I had a glass water bottle, and it had like this big stainless steel straw, and I was like, wow, this will be really awful if someone was to fall with this. So I switched to my Awala, and I love it because if you're like super thirsty, you can chug, and like it will pour into your mouth, but then there's also just a little piece that you can sip out of too.
Oh,
so it's like a straw and a pour spout.
Awala, where did you find that?
They have it at Dick's, Target, online. I got this one from Dick's, and it has like this little handle, which isn't as convenient as this one, but
yeah, but like for traveling, that's like a really good one.
Yeah, I like it, because then, and another thing, I hate traveling with my water bottles normally, because I'm like, oh, the straw's getting like touching things, and so this you can throw in. And another mom hack, if you have littles, I just say it's water for the baby, so I can go to the airport with this full.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I'm always like, it's for the kids.
Yeah, me too. Like, it's the baby's bottles. Ooh, I have another one that's pretty new. I got these disposable snack packs. I don't even think they're supposed to be snack packs. They're supposed to be like sauce dishes.
Mm.
But it comes with, there's two sides to it, a little rectangular side and then a circle side. And I've been prepping snacks before we do things, which makes life way easier. So we have a lot of back and forth travel for sports and schools and all that.
Yeah.
So even yesterday I just had apples on one side and cheese on the other, and I made, 8 of them. So everyone had one, and it just makes life so convenient. So I love that.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
I'm trying to think if I have any other fun hacks that I really like.
What about, since we both have traveled semi-recently and are going to be traveling, I know that you've had both. So do you prefer a double stroller or a wagon stroller? Because I feel like so many moms are curious. Like, I don't have a wagon stroller, but I keep telling myself I'm going to get a wagon stroller because it just seems so much more room. But then I also love my double Zoe stroller because it's so light and compact. And it has a huge bottom, basket on it.
I would have to say I love a wagon stroller, except it is bulkier.
Yeah.
But once you get it open and out, it's so nice.
Yeah.
The only thing with traveling is a lot of airlines don't let you gate check the wagon stroller.
If it pushes, though, I've read on all the websites that
No, they've made me. I remember I had a conniption because I had my wonderful wagon.
Okay, well, I feel like that might be the exception because it's so ginormous.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, so I had the wonderful, and then I eventually had just the Costco wagon too.
Oh, I don't know if I've ever seen that one.
Oh my gosh, it doesn't push. It pulls, which is annoying, but it breaks down super compact to literally this size. It folds up super tiny. And I love that when we're just going to the beach and things of that nature.
Yeah.
Won't let you gate check that either. So I go back and forth, really.
I've seen people gate check. I've taken pictures of 2 wagons that are smaller, but they can still hold probably 3 kids and a bag on top of them, And I can't remember the brands, but there's 2 of them that are
Was it the Jeep?
No, it was started like a B. I don't know if Britax has one.
Yeah, I have a mountain buggy, I think it's called, which I really like too. It has bigger wheels and it also fits through a door. Yeah. But there's not a ton of space underneath.
Yeah, I can fit 2 backpacks underneath the double.
Yeah. It's really
nice. But
I also like it too because those are easier for the zoo and things like that too if you're traveling, because you most likely don't have as big a car as big as you have. And, because the wonderful is a pain to travel with.
Yeah, I think if I got a wagon, I don't think I could go. Although it would make sense, obviously, because I'm going to have 4. But
yeah.
I don't know. My oldest is going to be 7. He's pretty good with walking. He doesn't usually complain much at all if he has to walk. So, okay. Let's do you want to do kids or self-care?
Kids.
Do kids, yeah. Okay, so you touched on snack and lunches. Do you have any other favorite meal prep things that you do?
I think you and I both do this, sticking to one water bottle throughout the day, or a water cup, which makes life easier because I can't stand doing cups for dishes. That drives me crazy. Why am I washing this? So I actually just got these new stainless steel cups that I really like. What's the brand called? Wee Sprouts, maybe? Is that the name of it? And they have a silicone, what's that called? Cover, I guess. And
koozie.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, koozie. And then a top with a silicone straw as well, so you can clean them, take them out. You could use just the stainless steel cup if you want. And those, I got bigger ones. So they're either 12 or 16 ounces, which is nice.
Yeah.
Because all the little ones I have. Yeah. That's what I had too. And my kids just drink way more than that now.
Yeah.
So prepping those, I just fill them up in the morning, and then it at least gets me through breakfast and lunch, I feel like. And then I can do more later. What about you?
On Sunday, I mean, I say on Sundays. Sundays or Mondays. I don't know. I'm not super consistent, but like semi-consistent. If I go to the store and I can get all my fruit cut up that needs to be cut up and washed, and then I have to make at least one lunch every day, a lunchbox. So cutting up carrots and celery and peppers and cucumbers, and then cooking like some sort of like meat ahead of time, because I usually do like a wrap or like a quesadilla for my oldest lunch so that he has some good protein and it's not like processed meat every day, or not. Yeah, because he's just so active, like they're outside in the forest every day. So I just really want like a pretty good lunch for him. Try to do that at the beginning of the week, and that makes making lunches so much smoother in the morning. And I can't do the ahead of time lunches. Like, I know some people pack their kids' lunches the night before, and I'm just like,
I know.
I guess I could pack a chunk of it the night before. But honestly, if everything's prepped, like it's just as easy to throw it all in at the same time as everything else. Yeah. I don't know. I am like weird about food. I'm like, I just want it like really fresh for him.
Yeah.
As fresh as it can be being made at 7:30 a.m.
Yeah.
So yeah,
just
like having everything cut up and like ready to go in the fridge. Even like cutting up cheese and like a little block of cheese, like having slices already cut.
Yeah. Totally.
Yeah, like anything that can be cut ahead.
Yeah. Oh, another thing that I love doing, I started doing this after Roland, I think, is getting changing pads. Instead of having a changing area in my house, when you have multiples, you just change wherever you're at. So I keep a changing pad. I have one in each car. I have one in the living room. I have one in our room, and it's just so convenient. And I have the one that you keep wipes in it too, wipes and a few diapers. So then you're not running around searching all the time. Yeah. That's really helpful, and I highly recommend that.
Yeah, I have a diaper and wipe bin in like the built-in in our living room. So I just keep a stack of diapers and wipes, and then I usually just like put like a little muslin blanket in there to like lay them on while I change them, and then like after a couple days throw it in the wash.
Yeah, we have a bin too in our living room.
Yeah, that's so helpful.
Yeah.
So
I like that a lot. Oh, sorry, I have one more hack I have to share because I don't know why I never did it. I actually was just talking to a mom who has teenagers. And so I've always just done all the boys' laundry together. But then I spend hours literally separating it. And it's a pain in the butt to separate by size because they're all so close. So you actually have to sit there and look at the tags. Yeah, so I just started. They each have their own basket now because they're old enough. So it's like Roland's dirty clothes go in Roland's basket and Caden's dirty clothes go in Caden's basket. And then I'm only washing their clothes.
Together still or separately?
No, just so I'm only washing Roland's.
Oh, okay.
And then I know, okay, all of this, I just fold up all these pants, bam, 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 and throw them in Roland's. I don't have to sit there and go, oh, are these Roland's or Cane's? And then put them in the according drawers.
Yeah, and to take that a step further, I switched the boys' dresser from a dresser to like the IKEA shelves, the square IKEA shelves where I just have like the bins that you put in. And so I have bins for pajamas and undies, and a bin for socks, then a bin for pants, and a bin for shorts. And I still fold them, but like my boys get themselves dressed every day, and they have, it's like kind of wild. I was thinking about this with my youngest. I'm like, I need to have him start practicing putting on his own clothes. But they just go in and they pick out, they know like what drawers are what, and it makes putting laundry away so much easier because it's just like bins.
Oh yeah.
And like they start out folded, but
yeah,
when they're like in there kind of rummaging through, I'm always like, try to be careful, but it sort of just like ends up like everything's thrown in the bins, but it's all put away and it's all clean. So
yeah, I halfway do that. We have a bin for socks and underwear, and I taught them how to fold their socks, so they're in charge of socks always. Yeah, I know. So yeah, I love that. Okay, I think those are my mom hacks right now.
Okay, let's do our favorite self-care. Do you have any at the moment?
I know.
And this is like so, I mean, for me at least, dependent on the season that I'm in. So
yeah,
like
I love a good bath. Like I really enjoy having some me time and doing the Epsom salts and the candles, and I'll do my sage and gua sha. That doesn't happen that often. When I was pregnant, I made it a ritual.
I was just about to say that it depends on the season, and like postpartum season looks different. A season when you're pregnant looks different.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, season when your kids are 2 and older looks different.
Yeah. So if you have the time, I definitely love that. I have a wax machine, or a little waxer in my crazy. Yeah. So I love to wax. So I do, my stash, my eyebrows. That's self-care for me, I guess. And then probably leaving the house. Everyone's always, my mother especially, and Ed are both like, you can make coffee at the house. Why do you always leave? But being able to leave for 20 minutes and drive to go get a nice coffee and call you and, sit in the car for a few is really a major part of my self-care.
Yeah.
Which, again, I don't get to do every day, but when I do get to do it, it's nice.
Yeah. Those are good. Do you do pedicures or manicures?
Oh, yeah. I don't do them personally, but I go get them done.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what you're giving yourself a manicure and pedicure every week.
Yeah, I guess. I don't... I hate getting my nails done, to be honest, but I love the way they look. I just feel like I'm wasting so much time, and if I, because I have to have someone watch the kids and negotiate and try figuring out, like, okay, when do I have an hour and a half free to go do this?
Stress than anything.
And then I'm sitting there, and it's not really relaxing. The pedicure might be, but it's not like I can scroll on my phone. I have to sit there and I don't know.
Be in your own head about your to-do list.
Yeah. It just seems like I could be doing so many more productive things.
Yeah.
But I love afterwards how they look.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Yeah. How about you?
So I don't get my nails done. I like the way they look too, but I also just like get really annoyed with how weak the gel makes my nails when it's off of my nails. Like they're always like, it makes the gel makes your nails stronger. And it's like, yeah, when it's on your nail.
Yeah, no, I hate gel.
What do you use then?
I use dip.
Dip makes my nails the same way.
Oh, really? It makes my nails so strong. Like I could literally take this off and my nails would be this long and like not break probably.
Yeah, no, that doesn't, it's not the same.
I love it.
So yeah, I love a good pedicure, but I honestly only plan those for like the times that I'm going to be in sandals or have a trip.
Yeah.
For me, during pregnancy, self-care looks like acupuncture and chiropractor. Depending on what trimester I'm in, either every week or every other week. And then like some other things that I do are like, I do 32 ounces of electrolytes every morning. before I do anything else. And yeah, I do my skincare and like wash my face and do like, I don't really have like a crazy skincare routine, honestly. It's like some moisturizer and like face oil maybe, but during bath time and bedtime every night, like I either do it while they're in the tub or while Joe is brushing their teeth, like I'll go do my skincare and get in pajamas and like get myself ready.
Oh, I love that. I have been totally slacking. I honestly have done 0 skincare on a daily basis, which is awful. So I just have maybe like once a week I do a good mask and like nourish myself. I do try to like wash or like oil maybe, but that's really it. I literally don't even wash my face every day unless I'm in the shower.
Oh yeah,
which is terrible. So
well, I like usually wear mascara every day because I feel like if I don't, I look like death. So I at least have to like wash my eyes and I wear contacts. So I have to take my contacts out. And then when I do that, then I'm like, oh, my face, like I just kind of want to whatever. But yeah, I do that every night while they are getting ready for bed so that when I'm done with bedtime for them, then I can just go relax and I don't have to like do. Because for whatever reason, like if I have to do it after they go to bed, it feels like a really big chore.
Yeah, same. And I guess I just need to get my boys a little bit more independent because I have to sit there and brush their teeth. It's a new thing. Roland has been brushing his teeth on his own for 2 years. And now all of a sudden he's like, will you help me? Will you do this? Will you do that? So
we brush their teeth.
Super interactive. So what?
But I just make Joe. Time? I make Joe brush their teeth. Joe's in charge of brushing teeth. Yeah. Yeah. Or if they're in the tub, like they're behind me in the tub and then I just go to the sink and like.
Yeah.
Which like sometimes I'm like in the middle of scrubbing my face and hear screaming and have to like, but at least it's getting done.
Yeah.
But yeah,
do you guys do a bath every night?
No. Well, the 2 little ones don't do a bath every night. Levi's really big into showers right now, and that's good because he has allergies. So I do make him, since he's out in the forest every day, I make him shower every day because his allergies, his eyes are so bad.
Yeah.
That I want all of the pollen off him before he goes to sleep at night, and that actually has really been helping his allergies. I don't make him like use soap in his hair.
Yeah.
Like we still only wash hair like once a week. But
you rinse.
Yeah, he rinses off by himself and he thinks it's like big boy cool.
Yeah.
So he's like really good about doing that on his own. And then the other thing, I asked for a red light face mask for Christmas and never got one. So like I'm going to order myself one for Mother's Day. And I'm going to hopefully start doing that every night. Like downstairs is like my 10 minutes of peace before I go to bed or something.
Yeah.
Because I don't know why I just have this like thought in my head that red light therapy for my face is going to be the answer.
It really is. It's great. I have one. I just need to get back in habits.
Yeah.
I've been going through it, you know?
I mean, postpartum's so hard. Like,
yeah.
You feel like you're like a little bit starting to come out of it and like you'll get back into like your normal stuff, but it's.
Yeah, I just really zonk out. That's my self-care is sleeping when I can.
Oh, good. Yeah, I mean, that's better than red light.
I don't know. Red light
I think so. Great. Any rest and like sleep, I think at that stage is. Okay, let's do
coffee.
Some more coffee and let's do like 2 things that were like, let's wrap this up. Do 2 things that were really are just not our favorite things in this season of life.
You can go first.
What is yours? Lack of sleep?
Yeah. I think no, actually cleaning up food off the floor is my least favorite thing in this season of life. It's really been hitting me.
This is just like one of those really annoying ass tasks that like you don't want to have to do every day, multiple times a day.
Multiple times a day is what gets me. And like my 2-year-old will look me dead in the face, and just like either drop shit on the floor, or he has this new thing. I don't know where he got it, but he'll take a drink. So it was water. He would just take a drink of water and then just like stare at me and let it dribble out of his mouth onto
So
the
like
floor.
It's all over.
Yeah, all over his clothes, all over the high chair. And then I mistakenly got those little like Orgain chocolate milks because my kids love them from Costco. And now he does it with that, or he'll literally just like dump it.
No.
And it takes every ounce in me to not lose my ever-loving mind. So here I come with baby in hand, sprinting across the kitchen like, Miles, no. And he's just staring there like, you said no? Okay, watch this shit. Like, okay, cool, thanks.
Oh my God.
Thanks, bro. And I try the method of letting them like, okay, you get to clean it up. Here you go. But how good can a 2-year-old clean up chocolate milk off the floor?
Yeah. And they're like almost happy to do it.
Yeah, he loves it. Yeah. It's like, a fun little activity. Little does he know I have to spend an extra 15 minutes cleaning it, like actually so our house doesn't smell sour. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. That's one thing I hate about this time.
The stage.
Yeah.
I'm currently potty training. And I was just telling Bailey earlier, like, I don't remember my other two, like, having so many ups and downs with this process. And maybe I was, like, naive because, I've done this twice. Like, I don't need to read anything. Like, I just, like, have my, I had my method with the other two and it worked. And, like, so I was just, like, going in it. But, yeah, he, like, in the grand scheme of things, he's doing great, right? He gets lots of pees in the potty. If he's not wearing a diaper, he always poops in the potty. He never, okay, I lied. He pooped his pants the other day. That was the first time in a really long time. And that is because he was with Joe. Okay. I was upstairs and he was downstairs with Joe. And Joe was working out and he was probably not like, paying attention. And Otto might have been saying like, I gotta poop. But like Joe had the music on and was like lifting and like whatever. But yeah, he just, if he doesn't have pants on, it's pretty good. But if he has pants on, he's just like, I'm washing at least 3 to 4 pairs of his little pants every day.
Oh, I couldn't do it.
And I'm like, man, we've been going at this for like over a month now, like 2 months, I think. And like for the first month, honestly, so good. And then I don't know if it's because I'm still using diapers at nap time and bedtime. Like I've been reading some things that's like, it's best to train all at once. And I'm like, yeah, I don't know if I can get up 3 or 4 times a night to take this kid pee.
And yeah.
And then like change sheets. Like how many, like I guess if I got like those individual pee pads.
Yeah, I went through that with Kane a little bit, and then I just decided, I think I only lasted a week, honestly. I'm rolling 2 days, done. Kane, we were going on 1 week, and I was like, he's not ready. And we just like hung out with some diapers for a little bit longer, because I just couldn't put myself through it.
I mean, I feel like we're so in it, though, at this point, that it would almost be like more confusing to like go diapers full time again.
Yeah.
Because he knows.
Yeah.
Like he, I don't know. So
yeah,
that's just, I'm struggling with that right now. And it's really crazy making.
Yeah, that is. It's hard. I have another child up here.
Which brings me to my second thing that I really like is laundry, which everybody has already known that.
Oh my God, laundry and fucking dishes.
Yeah.
Those are my...
the bane of your existence.
Yeah.
Literally. Laundry really is mine. Like, it's...
I can throw laundry in the washer all day.
Oh, yeah, me too, but I gotta get it out.
Yeah, that's the part. That part.
Oh my gosh. Well, this turned into a way longer episode.
We had a lot to say.
But yeah, I think we have like good tidbits in there. For any
you
new
like laundry,
moms.
Miles?
Otto actually loves helping me with laundry.
Is that helpful?
It's mostly not helpful, but
yeah. Literally, I was just like, is it actually helpful?
Oh my gosh. Really? He's like, yeah.
Okay. Good chat. Hopefully someone took something from this.
Yeah. Any new moms or expecting moms, like, give it a little listen. And just listen to Miles. Jesus. Go do your laundry.
Yeah, do your laundry, people. I've got about 70 loads.
Yeah.
I need coffee.
Yeah.
Or a nap. Clearly a nap is not on his agenda.
Go park.
You want to go to the park?
Yeah, go park.
Okay, you need to get dressed.
You should go ready.
Go get ready.
Go ready.
Yeah, go get ready.
Park.
Okay.
All right. We'll talk to you next time.
Okay, say bye to Torie. Say bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.